And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review slash story video kind of thing. But today I am reviewing, of course, you probably saw the titles, probably saw the thumbnail. I don't know if it's going to, I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be kind of along the line. You probably already know what I'm talking about, though, is what I'm trying to get at. And that is a movie called The Christmas Story. It's very notorious, it's very infamous. Holiday movie. It was released in 1980 something, I don't remember, but the movie is set in the 1940s or 1950s, around that period. And I gotta say, right off the bat, it does an amazing job at making it seem like it was filmed, like, set in that time period. They really accurately depict that time period, and they do a really good job at depicting it. It's not like it was set back then, but there's like modern stuff back then because, you know, crossover kind of thing. Like, it's just directly set there. Like the whole mood, the camera, the everything is on point with that. And I think I actually have a little bit more of an appreciation for this movie and how it's set and its like recording abilities, based on the fact that I actually got to go a couple years ago to see the Christmas Story house that they used to film this movie. It's actually a set of houses, like a neighborhood in Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think all of it was actually filmed in Cleveland, but some of it was. A good majority of it is, including the house and everything. And nowadays, you can go there, and there's like a gift shop, and you can buy cool like merch based off of the movie. And like, I got a couple pins and stuff like that. And then you can also get a tour, a self-guided tour of the Christmas Story house. And you can see all the set pieces, and you can see all the artifacts, and you can read history on the movie and the characters and the setting and like the history of the movie's production and that kind of thing. And you can actually even stay in some of the houses, like Airbnb style kind of thing. And you can do that, and they rent them out. But that's kind of expensive. But that's actually, that might be going on the wayside now, because that was actually up for sale as of just a few weeks ago at the time of recording this video. So maybe it's not going to be around forever, but I actually did get to go. It is pretty cool to see everything, and like when you watch the movie and you know that you see everything, it's really cool to see like the beds and the house, how it's structured and stuff like that. It really is like a house set in like the 40s or the 50s kind of thing. It's really crazy how it was able to really accurately depict that and everything, being filmed and made so many years later with so many other advancements, and not just filming technology, but how houses were made in the 80s versus the 50s or 40s or whatever. It's really cool. If it still is operating and is still going to be its thing, just under a different owner, which is, I hope that's what's happening with this sale, but it could not be. Who knows? I would recommend going and checking it out if you're ever down in Cleveland. You know, you can do the Rock Hall, you can see a Cavaliers, Guardians, or a Browns game or whatever. Do whatever else you do in Cleveland, and then you go see the Christmas Story house. It's a nice little place, right outside of town. You get a nice view. It's a really cool place. I would recommend it. But anyway, about the movie itself, because this movie is crapped on a lot, because it is ran a 48-hour marathon consistently on like 3 different television networks between all over the Christmas season. So, you know, you're watching, you know, if there's like any fans of like TNT, TBS, that kind of thing out there still, then this is not your time to watch on that network unless you really love this movie. And it really kind of takes away from the likingness of the movie when it's played on loop for 48 hours every Christmas. Like, you can't like incorporate it in a loop of different movies that are also holiday. Like, you can't include Grinch, Home Alone, Elf. You can't include like the Santa Claus or any of these. Like, you can't include any of those as well. To have a 48-hour long run of this movie, which, if you saw it every now and then, maybe people would have a better appreciation of it. I gotta say, it's not really the greatest movie, but it has a couple of classic lines, and it's definitely a lot better than people give it credit for. The only reason people don't give it as good a credit as it is because of how much it's played and oversaturated in TV. So there you go. I mean, it's not great. I mean, like I said, it does an amazing job at capturing like the 1940s and stuff, and it's a good character growth with the family relationship, and they all come together, and there's some funny moments every now and then, and people, like not, it's not like super action packed. It's not like super big gore and boom and lights and everything like that. It's kind of just mellow, you know. But it does a good job. It's what it's supposed to be, and that is a reader's depiction of himself as a kid with his family over Christmas time, and daily life as a family during that time. It does a good job of that, and it's really nice to see that. And of course, the characters do a good job. The storyline again is not great, but you know it's. I mean, it's the way they went it for it with like a past narration. There's only so much you can do, especially when you're trying to set this thing in the 1940s. Like, only so much you can do here. But again, like I said, I think the main reason why people don't like this movie as much is because of the fact that it is marathon so much, and I really don't want that to continue. But it probably will. And that's why that's also another reason why I don't really like the movie. I watch it every year. It's okay. Having seen the set itself and all the artifacts and learned a little bit more about this movie, I can appreciate it. I actually can enjoy it a little bit and appreciate it, but not my cup of tea to watch for 48 hours straight over Christmas, when I could watch literally any other Christmas movie and do literally anything else holiday related and probably have a much better time. So my final score, probably gonna have to give this one just a 5 out of 10. But you have to appreciate it. If you're one of like the 2 people in this world that has never seen A Christmas Story, I would recommend going and watching it. And what are your thoughts on A Christmas Story? I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And what do you think of its being 48-hour run? And do you think it gets a bad rap, or do you think the bad rap is pretty necessary and accurate? I'd love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more holiday movie reviews and other movie reviews and other much more amazing content. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.